Alexander, mathematician and philosopher, still here, continuing my work on this paper, which I'm tentatively calling The Third Eye and the Third Hand. And the last time I worked, while writing the paper, I was also trying to get an AI to create some good illustrations. And it's really funny. The AI just really sucks at creating the illustrations that we want here. And I think that's because, almost by definition, what we're getting at here, what we're talking about here, is a novel phenomenon, which, as far as I'm aware, the AI is terrible at doing that sort of thing. So I thought what I might try to do is I might try to draw just a sketch of what the figure should look like, and then see if we can feed that sketch to the AI to help the AI out. I'm gonna try and aim this camera so that you can see what I'm sketching while I sketch it. This is probably not the greatest, but I mean, ideally I would have like some tablet or something. Let's see. Now, the key thing is we're going to want to have the hands, and those will be the hardest and the most detailed. So I'll start with those first. And I'm going to make those hands kind of big so that I can put the amount of necessary detail that I want there. So we start with the hand. We'll start with the right hand, drawing the right hand. I'm no artist by any stretch of the imagination. There we have the right hand. And then you know what, I put that kind of in the middle of the paper, and that's not good. Let me start over, because we want to have plenty of space. So writing on sort of the right side of the page, I draw the right hand. There's that right hand. And then over on the left side of the page, I'm gonna kind of draw exactly the same thing. And in both cases, the thumb is sticking out to the right, because the whole point is that, well, you know what, I should change this so that the camera is more full screen. Yeah, that should be much nicer for you guys. Now, for the right hand, we're looking at the palm. So I'm going to draw the palm here. Here, got your palm lines here. And you have the knuckles at the back of the fingers. And the knuckle of the thumb. And there's no fingernails visible at all on that right hand. But for the left hand has the palm away from the viewer. So we have fingernails on this left hand. And a nice fingernail on that thumb there. And we kind of have these swirly back of the finger knuckle things. I don't really know what you would call these. Yeah, that's pretty good, if I may say so myself. And then in the middle, we have the third hand, and it's going to be the same shape as the other two. And it's going to have the palm feature, and it's going to have the fingernails. So we draw those fingernails. Drawing a fingernail on the pointer finger, drawing a fingernail on the middle finger there, drawing a fingernail on the ring finger and a fingernail on the pinky. And it'll also have those features, the creases, so to say. That's the middle hand. And that's all inside the thought bubble. Oh shoot, you know, I should have drawn that more towards the top of the page, but now here down below we draw the left hand yet again. This is the real left hand as opposed to the left hand in the thought bubble. I'll draw it a little faster this time. Fingernails. It doesn't need to be as detailed as the thought bubble. The thought bubble is what's really important. That's the left hand. And there'll be a right hand, the real right hand. And that right hand has the palm. It has the backs of the fingers. No fingernails. And now we have the person. We have the back of their head. Got their nose pointing forward, and we have their two eyes. And the eyes are looking cross-eyed at the two hands. Draw some arms, showing that these hands are coming from this guy. And the right eye is looking at the left hand, and the left eye is looking at the right hand. And then this guy is thinking. And the third hand alongside the left hand and right hand occur in the thought bubbles. Okay, that's what we want the AI to draw. Now I'm going to fix this camera. And I'm gonna take a picture with my phone of this sketch that I just drew. I'm gonna crop that a little bit. Okay, done cropping. And I'm going to airdrop that to myself. And now you'll be able to see what I drew more clearly. We have the left hand and the right hand and the middle hand in that thought bubble. And you see the guy looking at his two hands with his eyes crossed in order to create that thought bubble. Now I'm going to export this as a JPEG or PNG, either one is fine. Put that in writing, third hand, I'll call it sketch.png. Now let's send that to the AI. Waiting for the AI to load. While we're waiting for the AI to load, let's read the last couple paragraphs that we wrote on the paper. But the soul has two aspects. The soul knows and the soul acts. These two facets of the soul have been recognized at least as far back as Plato's Philebus, possibly even as far back as the Bhagavad Gita. The discussion of the two aspects of the soul has pervaded philosophy all through the ages. I want to give some representative quotes about that. It continues to be relevant today in discussions of AI. Schools of AI based on reinforcement learning would have us think we are nothing but actors. Schools of AI based on modal operators would have us think we are nothing but knowers. Of course, the truth is that we both know and act. Our souls include both facets. We speculate that the glimpse of the soul seen through the third eye illusion is a glimpse of the knowing aspect of the soul, or perhaps more accurately of the subjective percepting aspect of the soul, which is the same thing if you follow David Hume. Dually, we speculate that the third hand illusion is a glimpse of the acting aspect of the soul. Okay, now let's upload this sketch to the AI, and we'll instruct the AI. Please draw a cartoony version of the attached sketch suitable for inclusion in an academic paper. Note that the characters left hand has the palm facing away from the character, and the character's right hand has the palm facing toward the character. Inside the thought bubble, the left hand has fingernails, the right hand has a palm, and the middle hand has both fingernails and a palm. Let's see what the AI can do with that. We'll see whether the sketch that we attached is able to give the AI some help. Now I want to say something about how here is one way in which the third hand illusion might perhaps help us perceive the acting aspect of our soul. When you focus on the illusionary third hand, and you move your two hands, e.g., move them apart from each other, or closer to each other, or apart from your face, or closer to your face, while being careful to maintain